Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. This is Mike Morgan, your instructor for the CIS1 class. We are going to go over the Excel assignments. Okay, we're going to start on Excel number 1. So depending on what semester you're taking this, your calendar may look different, but we're going to scroll down to the calendar to Excel assignment 1. You're going to see this. We're going to click that one. Excel assignment 1. Okay, so you're going to click the skills review to see what you're supposed to do. If I click that, it's going to make a new PDF, right? And if I open that PDF, it's going to look like this. Okay, so these are the exercises we got to do. But to get to the student data files, which gives us the actual Excel files, they're right here. Okay, so you'll have to click it once. It's going to take you to this page. You're going to have to click it again, and you're going to download all these things. Okay, I'm going to open up my student data files. It's going to look like that. We're going to have to open this one more time. Then we're going to go to Excel S1, and you want to get WB quarterly income. So this is the file we're going to be working on. I'm going to open this up right now. Okay, now Excel's opening. Good, that's what we want. And enable editing is what I need to click right here to get this party started. Good. All right, I don't need this anymore. I'm going to put this in a nice place up here, and I'm going to get this so that I can see my skills review and also see my Excel sheet. If you need to do the same thing, you just use these little corner features to size your thing up, down, sideways, whatever you want. So let's start with review 1, entering labels, values, and formulas. Open WB quarterly income, which we have done, and save it as 1-WB quarterly income. So to save the name, change the name, file name, we're going to go to File. We're going to go to Save As. I'm going to put it on my desktop, and I'm going to switch this to 1-. I'm going to hit Save. I already had one saved, so that's why it told me to overwrite it. So, all right, so that's saved. At the top, you can see that our new name is up here. So we've already done number 1 in review 1. So number 2 says type in July in cell B4. This is cell B and row 4. Column B, row 4. Right there. That's where they want us to start. I'm going to hit July, or actually JUL, because that's what it says. JUL. Use the fill handle. Now number 3 says use the fill handle in cell B4 to enter sequentially month labels in cells C4 and D4. So what that means is they want us to grab these little handles and pull to the right and let go. Now it just auto-populated the months in the proper order. I like that. Now number 4 says type 1300 in B11. B11. That's right there. Okay, they want 1300. Use the fill handle in cell B11 to copy the same value to cells C11 and D11. So same process. We're going to grab this little lower right hand corner of the green rectangle, and we are going to pull to the right and let go, and it will auto populate all those 1300s in the cell. Use the fill handle in cell, we just did that. So number 6 is click in cell B12 and then use the auto sum button to enter a formula that adds the range from B9, which is right here, to B11, which is right here. So they want us to go to B12, which is right here. That's cell B12. Then they want us to use this auto sum button. Now that's up here. Okay, it looks like a little frat house thing, and that's what you want right there, is the sum. And then enter, and see how it added it up for us. Now be aware, if your window is bigger like this, it'll actually say auto sum, and then you can do a drop down to do different stuff too, but that's auto sum. Okay. So, actually I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm all screwed up. Okay, so I'm going to click on this 1300 button and number 7 here says copy the formula in B12 to cells C12 and D12. So right next to it, they want the same formula. If I pull over this thing again, this little green rectangle, it'll automatically do it for me. It's just going to repeat the last command. Okay, so it added all that up for us. That's great. So next we have click in cell B14 and then enter a formula that subtracts the total expenses from the gross margin. Okay, so we're going to click in cell B14 and then enter a formula that subtracts the total expenses from the gross margin by typing equals B7, which that's the cell, minus the numbers in cell B12. Then we're going to hit enter. And it did it for us. Now, same thing, we're going to select the cell we like, which is this one. And they want us to copy the formula in B14 to cells C14 and D14. So we're going to grab this little lower right-hand corner, green selected cell. We're going to slide it to the right, and it automatically does the subtraction for us. Good. So number 10 says click in cell B15 and then enter a formula that multiplies the net income before taxes by taxes of 22% by typing this formula here. So they're talking about B15. B15 is right here. And they want us to enter another formula. So it's going to be, this is how you do the formula. It's equals, we're talking about cell B14 times, which is this little starry looking button. You might find that on your number keypad on the far right. And they want, so that's times 0.22. That's how you're getting the 22%. If you hit enter, it's going to multiply 22%. It's going to figure out 22% of 2400. And then again, just like we did before, we're going to select the cell that we just worked in and drag the lower right hand corner of the green rectangle to the right. We're going to let go and it'll figure out the 22% for those numbers. Good job, guys. Okay, so we've done skills review number 1. If we proceed, oh wait, no, there's more. If we proceed down to number 12 here, you're going to see it says click in cell B16. B16. And enter a formula that subtracts the taxes from the net income by typing this formula here. So let's type in that formula here and see what happens. B14 minus B16. Enter. There are one or more circular references. Okay, I don't know what this is saying. Am I in the right thing here? Let me just double check. B16. I'm in B16. Let's try that formula again. I don't know what happened. So B14 minus B15. Enter. Okay. Now that's done properly. Copy the formula to C16 and D16 is what number 13 tells me to do. We know how to do that. We just drag that little rectangle over and it does it for us. So now it wants us to save. So the way you could save is you hit this little save disk icon. You could go to File Save, or you can press Control S and that will save. This one looks really handy to me. I'm going to use that one. Okay, look at that. It even says at the top there, saved. Moving on, we're almost done with assignment 1, so let's keep rolling. We're doing great. So review 2 is talking about improving the appearance of a worksheet, previewing and printing. Number 1, with 1-WB quarterly income, with the file we're working on, put it that way, open and merge and center the title rows in row 1 across columns A through D. So they want this column all the way to D. I'm going to hold down Shift, press D. So I left clicked on that one, I held down Shift and I left clicked on D, and it selected all of them. And now it wants us to merge and center the title row across columns A through D. Okay, so the way we do that, let's get this a little bigger. If you get it bigger, it says merge and center right here. And that's in the alignment section. Only if you have the home tab selected will this show. So merge and center right here. Boom, it merged and centered it. Merge and center text row number 2 through A through D. So let's do that. Left click, and then let's go all the way to D. Shift, left click. Let's go back up to our merge and center button. Boom, merge and centered. Perfect. And they want us to do the same thing to row 3. So I left click, I go to D, hold down Shift, and I left click again. I'm going to go back to merge center, and it did it beautifully. Great, I like that. Okay, change the alignment of B4 and D4 to right alignment. So that's B4. It says B4 through D4. So I'm going to do left click, I'm going to hold Shift. Now all 3 of those are selected, and the alignment is right here. So we can right align right here. It says right align. That's under the alignment tab. Actually, it's under the home tab in the alignment section right here. So that just aligned it to the right. Apply the accounting format to B5 through D16. So B5 through D16, holding Shift, I'm going to click on that last cell, and I let go of everything and look at all of them are selected. And they want the accounting format. So you can press this little number sign here, or you can click this and it'll say accounting right here. And that just makes it look like cash money. Okay, you see that? It added the added commas, it added the money sign, it added the .00 or .00. Moving on, what do we got next? Display the worksheet in the print backstage area to preview how the worksheet will look when printed. Okay, so display the worksheet in the print backstage area to preview how the worksheet will look when it's printed. So format. Wait, what's this telling me to do? Display the worksheet in the print backstage area to preview how the worksheet will look when printed, and then print the worksheet. Okay, so let's look. Let's go to File, Print. So that's how it's going to look. And then they want you to print it. I don't want you to print it, but that's what it's saying. Display the formulas in the worksheet cells and then print another copy. Display the formulas. Okay, so this is how you display the formulas. We have to go to the Formulas tab that's up here, and then we're going to go to Show Formulas. We're going to go to File. We're going to go to Print. and you'll see that it displays the formulas now. And it tells you to print it, but please don't print it. I don't need it printed. Okay, that looks good. What else we got to do? Turn off displays formula in the worksheet, save and close. So to turn it off, we click show formulas again. It's turned off, and then it says save and close. So again, to save, you hit the save button. And that, my friends, is how you do Excel Assignment 1. Excel Assignment 2 coming up. Here we go.